It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Indianapolis as the Pacers go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. And Kenny, we have lots to talk about. One thing coming up on the horizon, the trade deadline. Front offices have had time to evaluate rosters. What are your feelings about blockbuster in-season trades?
Huge deals are rare in the season, Ernie. You know,
Huge
typically
deals.
Huge deals. You know, but typically they come in the offseason because teams have time to nurture and bring them together. But there have been some great trades in midseason. So you can find new life right after the trade deadline, a la Clyde Drexler, the Houston Rockets, to get us our second championship.
Good point. New players would be slow to acclimate. But, Ernie, I think at times you risk disrupting chemistry.
Sometimes worth the risk and sometimes not.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a nut, and sometimes I don't.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
I never want to waste your time. My mind. So precious. Is yours, is mine. Hey, look at the time. My God. So precious. Is yours, is mine.
Welcome, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana. It's the home of the Pacers, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Just off a road trip, the Pacers are back at home. Now, we know they've been sliding lately, and you have to wonder, can they turn it around right now?
It's always fun at home, Kev. I mean, home sweet home is what I like to call it. But you know what? They've got a tough visitor in the house tonight. And just because they are at home doesn't mean a win is going to be automatic. They've got their work cut out for them against this opponent.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off. But first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, look, the return of LeBron James to Cleveland has become one of the best redemptive stories of the last decade. It clearly wasn't just great on the court. The roster and the coaching staff have been shaped by his hand as well. Now, LeBron said, I know what personnel works for my game. I knew what we needed, and I think our GM and our coaching staff have done a great job of fulfilling that. Guys?
Thanks, DA, and it's crucial that Cleveland keeps LeBron happy, one of the greatest players to ever play the game. And during this part of the season, a lot of lengthy road trips can be found for teams in the league. Clark, I would assume it's maybe sometimes hard to play at your best when you've been on the road for a long time.
Oh, there's no question about it. I mean, there's a galvanizing aspect to being on the road because it's just you and your teammates against the opponent. But when you're out on the road for a long time, things can get a little stale. You can become a little distracted. So it becomes very difficult, particularly for young teams, to work through the grind and adversity of being on the road. Veteran guys are used to it, but the young fellas often struggle with that.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Holden out there with Kevin Love. The shot's good from Leaf.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pacers on defense. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group is inconsistent.
For sure. Agree with you there. They just didn't have it. Seemed like they were a step behind and out of sync.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Here's Baller. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
No.
Yeah! And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Oladipo outside. Fires the three. And James pulls it down. And here's Cleveland. It's a three-point game. Love kicks to LeBron. Love with the screen on Muhammad. James, the pass to Love. And the dunk by Love.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Baller passes to Gobert. And Muhammad has it in the corner. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
Yeah, that's tremendous efficiency there. I mean, you like seeing them put together these types of plays.
Baller pass to Muhammad. Gobert in the corner. They need this. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Love dishes to James. Cleveland moving the ball around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And Oladipo kicks to Muhammad. It's good. Muhammad's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, he's a powerful wing player, Kevin. Muhammad, I think, likes to operate in the painted area best.
The kick out to LeBron. He dishes it to Love. And the dunk by Love.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
LeBron kicks to Love. And Love throws it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Pacers trail by 7. Baller pass it to Muhammad. High post, Gobert. Goes up the baseline. Oladipo misses. Cavaliers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And the pass to Baldwin. James against Muhammad. There's the pick. James kicks to Baldwin. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Leaf. Gobert, the screen. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Love.
And taking a look here at some numbers for James. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable, averaging about 27 points per, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
One thing that Tom Thibodeau can be depended on as a coach is giving his star players a lot of minutes. In fact, in Chicago, Clarkson criticized him for doing that. Others praised him for it. But the fact of the matter is, if you're a team leader, he expects you to be on the floor a lot and produce a lot.
Yeah, and you know, that's part of the job. Hey, when you get right down to it, if you're one of the best players, you've got to show up and do your job all the time. And you look at players who've played under Thibodeau. I mean, he's had the league leader in average minutes 3 times in his career as a coach. Said himself that he expects his guys to get used to what star players do, which includes a lot of minutes.
Pacers trail by 12. Oladipo outside. Pass to Leaf. Back to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. That one off the back iron and out.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Stolen. Baller passes to Gobert. There's the pick to the middle. Oladipo misses.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. Down low. Here's Love. Another shot. And James with the layup. James has got his second basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Gobert the screen. Pass to Leaf. Oladipo against Shumpert. Lets it go from 11, and it's Oladipo again missing.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Oladipo. Ricky Rubio checked in for Cleveland. And Muhammad kicks to Turner. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Baller. Indiana again missing.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Schooling them right now. Taking them to the woodshed. Super aggressive and owning the paint.
Turner with a screen for Hardaway. To stop the drought, here's Gobert. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Gobert's got his first bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Out to the wing. They set the pick. Here's James. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly they've been the better team so far.
Timeout called. The Pacers outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And the big problem, they got trigger happy. Shot a very low percentage from beyond the arc.
And you know, Greg, to me that's baffling. I'm not sure why they didn't use some dine-in eating. Go inside and eat instead of all that work in the drive-through behind the arc.
Young's checked in for Indiana. Curry kicks to Howard. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on, I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
Free throw good, Howard. And the NBA has had coaches who are as legendary as any player. With that in mind, Clark, who is your pick as the greatest coach of all time?
Man, I can't even begin to have an answer for that one. There's some guys that jump out, though, when you think about that list, who would be on it. Greg Popovich for sure. Phil Jackson would have to be included on that list. Fred Auerbach. Chuck Daly for the way he was able to manage his players. Pat Riley, you'd have to consider him as part of being on somebody worthy of that list as well. And I'll even go back a little farther and throw Lenny Wilkins in the mix. I thought he was really good with a number of different teams that he coached.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start.
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
And it's good for 2.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, if you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
LeBron kicks to Howard. Muhammad with the steal. Over James. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
And it's Love missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Baller passes to Turner. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Curry kicks to Rubio. It's a pick by Love. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Connects from 3-point range. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Hardaway. Baller covered by Rubio. Turner with the screen. Over Howard. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And Rubio kicks to James. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Muhammad. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago, and the shot goes down.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Love can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Passes it to Ball. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. The Pacers making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Nerlens Noel comes in for Kevin Love. And it's the chosen one in for LeBron. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Rubio outside. Noel dishes to Rubio. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to the chosen one. Howard with a screen on Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Curry passes to Noel. Fires from 18. Rebounded by Hardaway.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Baller. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Cleveland in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
He is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock. at this point in his career. Nothing rattles him. Nothing throws him off his game.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Yeah, nice beginning so far. This is how you play out of the gate.
Sabonis and Turner, the young big man up front. Waller is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Young in at the small forward. That's the Pacers 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Indiana shooting their first free throw tonight. Hardaway no good on the free throw line. Clark, when you were playing, what was your game day routine like?
Well, it was simple. I didn't complicate things, Kevin. I tried to get a good meal, was just beginning to learn how to eat properly and best for my body. And then I would always try to get an hour to 2 hour pregame nap. That goes all the way back to high school. I enjoyed just getting off my feet. Sometimes I would fall asleep completely. Other times I would just kind of drift into a light sleep. But just having that routine of resting before games was part of how I got ready to try to serve the other guys up.
Turner inside, working on Howard.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
Yeah, I think he's trying to put this one away, quite honestly. I mean, feels like he can lay it up against any type of defense, and he can.
Here's Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Turner's got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Rubio outside to the left side wing. Here's Howard. Good work defensively by Turner.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big-time work. Really distracting him, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
Screen by Young. The pass to Sabonis. Turner with the screen. Hardaway for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. A baseline J. And the basket by Curry. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Well, you really can't get too upset at the defense there. I mean, they were there, but just not good enough to prevent the mid-range jumper from falling.
And the Pacers call time here. And some changes here for the Pacers. Gobert, he's checked in for Turner. Leaf comes in for Young. And it's Oladipo in for Ball. And Cleveland making a change here. And Oladipo kicks to Gobert. Now here's Hardaway. 6 points for him. Sabonis with the bucket. Cleveland leading by 12. The dish now to Daniels. Over to the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Drills the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
And here we can check out the breakdown of rebounds tonight between the front court and the back court for the Pacers.
Well, you love seeing the backcourt stay active and putting that speed and quickness to use on the glass. They've gotten a lot of rebounds and helping to do whatever they can for the win.
The Pacers making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Dishes it to Daniels. There's the pick. Passes it to the chosen one. Here's Noel. He kicks it to Daniels. Guarded by Oladipo. The second chance effort. Gobert with the block. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Hardaway with it. He has 6. Anderson the screen. Hardaway dishes to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Anderson. That shot off the mark. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Baldwin. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Anderson the screen. Outside Hardaway. Gobert the screen. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Ryan Anderson. Here's Baldwin. 8 points for him. The 3 ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that.
And Cleveland making a change here.
Iman Shumpert.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Leaf. Back to Oladipo. Anderson the screen. 5 on the clock. Oladipo outside. Hardaway from outside. They get it back. Gobert the screen. There's a screen. Tries yet again. The kick out to Anderson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Anderson's got 5 now.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here is Hardaway. Defense is right there. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Pacers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. And the technical free throw is good. And Clark, as you watch the game at both the college and pro levels over the years, what has been the biggest change for you in your view of that?
Well, you know what, Kevin, there are a couple of things. The athleticism, the real emphasis on training and strengthening the core, meaning from your kneecaps to your sternum. The work that's done to train the hamstrings and quads and glutes and that core area as a place of power, as your center of power, is one of the significant changes I've seen, not just in basketball, but all sports, and it's benefited the athletes greatly and the overall athleticism. And then from a playing standpoint or on the floor standpoint, I think the three-point shot, I think that's been the biggest dramatic change in the game.
They set the screen. Kicks it to Muhammad. Over Shumpert. Muhammad, no luck.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Muhammad with the steal. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Anderson the screen. Oladipo, the pass to Anderson. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oladipo for 3. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Boy, it's hard to overstate the strength of Oladipo. Sometimes you just can't shake this guy off his shot.
And Oladipo has some parts of his game that needs work, but he is certainly terrific on the big finish.
Yeah, I mean, he's got longer arms than you would think for a player of his size, and the overall physical skill set, there's no doubt about it. You know, you look at his ability to just stay floating in the air for that extra moment when he's in attack mode, and this is a young man that still has his best basketball ahead of him.
Here's Muhammad. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start. Cleveland leading by 10. Baldwin kicks to Parker. Cleveland moving the ball around. James dishes to Shumpert. Back to LeBron. Over Anderson. And James with the basket on the assist by Shumpert. 13 points for LeBron.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
They set the pick. Back to Shumpert. There's the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Leafs got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Muhammad. Banked in off the glass. Muhammad's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Baldwin. 13 points in the game. LeBron outside. Another shot. Here's Love. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Love's got 8 points.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
A moment here to see the numbers for Love. First in free throw percentage, and of course he's second in the league rebounds per game. His work ethic on the glass, unmatched.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Baller, he's checked in for Ryan Anderson. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Parker. Rubio with a wide open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
James, the pass to Rubio. In the corner, it's James. And they double up James. Love kicks to Shumpert. The feed to Howard. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shumpert, no good. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Leaf. Oladipo against Shumpert. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Well, you're maximizing your possessions. That's the critical thing here, and they've got to make sure the timing is right, though.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Oladipo outside. Back to Muhammad. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Muhammad's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And here are the Pacers now, trailing by 10. Feeds to Young. Left side, Turner. And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room, we got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay, but like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
Kenny, what did you think about Indiana?
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the boards. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
That's it for now as the second half's just about ready to go.
Downtown Indianapolis glowing in the distance as we welcome you back to the action here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. The second half just about to get going here. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Cleveland leading by 10. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Baldwin. LeBron against Muhammad. Over to the left wing. Here's Baller. Gobert the pass to Ball. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
Cavaliers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. LeBron kicks to Baldwin. And here is James. Taken away. Here's Muhammad. And stolen by James. Here's Baldwin. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass the ball. He feeds it to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Oladipo. Now the pass to Shumpert. In the corner, it's James. Gobert with the block.
Got to find a way to energize themselves, get going. 0 for 3. They're looking for their rhythm right now.
Muhammad dishes to Oladipo. Pass the ball. Muhammad on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Love the pass to LeBron. Here's Baldwin. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Gobert, the screen. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The drive by James, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
We're watching a legend. And LeBron James said he's chasing a ghost. He wants to be the greatest player of all time.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Gobert, the screen. They double him with luck. Goes the dish to Muhammad. High post shot. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. 9 points for Baller. LeBron against Muhammad. Outside jumper. There's the pick. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
And I think they're winning because of him. I mean, he's hitting a lot of his shots right now.
The Cavaliers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Hardaway's checked in for Indiana. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Cavaliers. Free throw good, LeBron. Thinking back to the great Warrior team from last year, Clark, how do you place them in a historical context for what they accomplished?
Well, they're on the short list of one of the great teams of all time in terms of winning a championship and what they did throughout the season to do so. You'd have to consider them as one of the outstanding teams in the history of the NBA.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always, and having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
The chosen one, he's checked in for LeBron. Outside Hardaway, pass the ball, shoots a 3. Indiana again missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Dishes it to Noel. Out to Shumpert. Here's Baldwin. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 11. Baller passes to Oladipo. He dishes it to Hardaway. Here's the screen. It's deflected. Here's Baldwin. He's got 16. From the wing. That one a little long.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Here's Oladipo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
Boy, that's some hard work being done inside by Oladipo, earning a trip to the line with his physicality in the paint.
Anderson, he's checked in for Leaf. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Cleveland leading by 10. Noel passes to the chosen one. To the right side. Cleveland moving it around. There's the pick. Here's Baldwin. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Baller passes to Gobert. He kicks it to Oladipo. Over Shumpert. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Oladipo's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Here's Baldwin, defended by Anderson. Bucket is good.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Back to Oladipo. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Over to the left wing. Baller passes to Gobert. Kicks it to Oladipo. Shumpert with the steal. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Oladipo. Second chance shot. And Shumpert pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Baldwin with the shot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Hardaway passes to Baldwin. The feed to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Shumpert. The pass to Baldwin. Launches a 3. And a chance now to review the shot chart for the Cavaliers.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Young in for Oladipo.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
Anderson, a screen on Noel. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. And here comes the break. Passes it to Baldwin. They need this one. Cavaliers with the rebound. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Over Turner. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pacers making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. Outside Hardaway. Young outside. Turner with a screen on Howard. And Young, here we go.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Rejected by Young. Feeds to Turner. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Sabonis. Over Noel. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the Pacers with a lot of scoring on their roster. Clark, how does Thaddeus Young blend into that?
Well, I think he's a scorer. He's a guy who does a lot of the intangibles. What I like about him is he's an excellent cutter. Plays well off the ball, so he doesn't always need it in his hands to be effective.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's LeBron. 21 points in the game. Curry outside. The rebound by Young. And there's the pass to Ball. He feeds it to Turner. 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team. as a result of his poor shooting.
James kicks to Rubio. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's now 6 points for Ricky Rubio.
Tell you what, Kevin, I mean, the best way to spread out this defense is for Rubio to hit a few more of these.
Curry against Hardaway. Turner with the screen. Will it go? The shot that time, not on target. And Cleveland the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. LeBron James on the wing. And James throws it down hard.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. Young's shot is off.
Gotta give the defense credit. That was a great contest on a high percentage shot in the paint.
James dishes to Howard. Back to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Noel passes to Rubio. From about 16 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Passes to Ball. Back to Hardaway. Turner with a screen on Curry. Hardaway, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
James in the post, defended by Young. And Rubio kicks to James. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. There's the dish to Young. He kicks it to Turner. Shot to stop the drought, and he lays it up and in. Turner's got 8 points.
Well, you can just see Young there, keeping his head up and staying aware of that play to get the assist. That's keeping your eyes on the game in front of you.
Here's Curry, and no good trying to get that one. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Defensively, make sure we're all getting rebounded. No second shots. In transition, everyone talking. No open threes in transition.
And Tom Thibodeau wanting his team to pay particular attention to certain areas of their defense.
Yeah, taking care of the defensive boards, allowing no easy baskets on the fast break. These are key elements in terms of you having success.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Sabonis and Turner, the young big man up front. Shabazz Muhammad is out there with Baller, and it's Young in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Curry kicks to Rubio. Cleveland moving it around. James against Young. LeBron James up. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Pacers trail by 17. Baller covered by Rubio. Young outside. Puts it up from 12. Turner missing again. The Cavaliers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And James throws it down hard.
And the fact that James is so aggressive here, constantly looking to score when he's in rhythm.
And for the Pacers, their shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. And Turner kicks to Young. Turner with a screen for Young. And the layup falls.
know, he might look a little thin, even wiry out there, but Young is strong. And he has no issues finishing after a bump or a hack.
Here's Turner. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
LeBron dishes to Howard. Shoots over Turner. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 7 points for Dwight Howard.
And even with defenders looming, Howard has the edge there inside.
Pass to Baldwin. Turner with a screen on Rubio. And Muhammad has it in the corner. Lock at 6. Over Curry. At the line by Indiana. Young passes to Muhammad. Dishes it to Turner. They double him with Love. And stolen by LeBron. Curry kicks to Love. And the dunk by Love. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, go ahead then and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Howard dishes to Curry. And Rubio kicks to LeBron. Back to Rubio. And they double up James. On its way from Curry for 2. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
Turner passes to Young. Shot off the screen. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his second personal.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Indiana. Leaf comes in for Sabonis. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Thaddeus Young.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Here's Turner. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's impressive to see how Turner keeps his focus even when the defense is up tight on him. I mean, he's truly comfortable and composed overcoming aggressive defense.
Kicks it to Muhammad. He dishes it to Oladipo. Inside, Turner takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Baldwin. Back to LeBron. Down low. Second chance shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Indiana. Free throw, no good for LeBron. Pacers trail by 18. And Muhammad kicks to Oladipo. And the pass to Baldwin. It's deflected, and so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Here's Oladipo. That's tipped. Pass to Baller. They set the pick. To the middle. Gobert dishes to Oladipo. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Here's Baldwin. There's the feed to Love. Baldwin, the pass to Love. In the corner, it's James. From the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Leaf. Drops in the layup for two.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Here's Baldwin. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pacers trail by 17. And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Here's Baller. And the Pacers tack on two more.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers. Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
They set the pick. Shumpert against Oladipo. Back to Gobert. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Muhammad, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 17. In the corner, it's James. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, I like how James takes it to the defense. Even if they're all over him, he just muscles it past them.
Pass to Leaf. Pass to Ball. It's Oladipo on the wing. Lets it go with a three. Sinks the triple.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
The pass to Baldwin. Launches a three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Baldwin's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
No good from outside. Pacers trail by 19. Muhammad with it. He's picked up by James. Muhammad, the pass to Baller. Here's Leaf. Feeds it to Gobert. That one, no good. Shumpert with some nice D. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. LeBron kicks to Love. He's looking for James and finds him. And they double up James. Chalk up 2 there. James has got 34 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Muhammad. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Nice move on the inside. The defense is there, but Muhammad with the skills and confidence to convert nonetheless.
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points and he's producing.
Timeout called the Pacers. And recently the NBA changed it so announcers for teams no longer get a vote in league awards. Not an easy decision for the league to make, Clark.
No, it wasn't an easy one, but I can understand that. There's always the potential for bias when you're associated with a particular team, but there's also some expertise that you no longer have now because of that rule. So it's a delicate balancing act, and I don't mind at least giving it a shot for the league to do it this way.
Pacers trail by 21. Oladipo outside. Gobert with a screen for Oladipo. Over Shumpert. And again, it's Indiana.
That's a nice stroke, and he's got a good feel for that shot. Oladipo never going to pass up the mid-range jumper when it's there for him.
Love goes in. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Oladipo for three. The Cavaliers leading by 19. LeBron outside. It's a pick by Love. From the baseline. Pacers with the rebound. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 12. Bank shot, no good. The Cavaliers shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Sabonis, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Leaf. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Muhammad. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Ball. Howard in the post. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Oladipo. Out to Hardaway. Young outside. Anderson the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Sabonis. Over Howard. Sabonis with the bucket.
And you know, Sabonis can score from anywhere on the floor. And he's always prepared to get his shot up.
Now Rubio. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what did you pick up defensively that allowed you to win this game?
I mean, well, they broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
No rebounds, no rings. Congrats, LeBron. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.